know, it's DJ Larry Love holiday weekend, man. And you know, I'm here with I'm a one solo shooter right there. DJ VITO, he's in the bed from DJing all night. And Coco, you know, she was slinging bottles in the sections all night. You know what I'm saying? But sad to say, it's DJ Larry Love, live hip hop deli, and I'm by myself. But I got a guest with me. Introduce yourself to the world. I don't know who we talking to.
I'm Boujie Boss, industry influencer, A&R, the manager of the biggest GOAT.
I like that, man. Goat Gang. I heard you said Goat Gang.
Yeah.
Creative director.
I do all that.
I like that. I like that.
All that.
I like that. But before we jump straight into it, you know, it's 4th of July weekend, and you in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? How often do you come down here?
I live here.
Oh, you live in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay, you live in Atlanta.
Here.
Okay, so you know, Lou hit me with the speed call over the weekend. We was talking, you know, and it's a big indie fest going on. I know that you got some situations going on with this weekend.
Yeah. Shout out to Authentic Empire, man. They doing this crazy indie fest. They just big, period.
Okay.
I respect them really right now as one of the biggest labels in Atlanta.
Okay.
You think so?
They working. They definitely working.
They're definitely working. But I've developed a really good relationship with them. So being able to be on stage or be a part of anything they got going on is amazing. And speaking with some of the celebrity A&Rs, I was able to work to get Cassidy in there.
So that your client, so Cassidy, your client is okay.
Absolutely, get them in there and get them on stage with Muab. You know what I'm saying?
So first and foremost, you represent Cassidy, one of the most dopest lyricists in the game.
Yeah.
Controversial, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to battle rapping, you know what I'm saying, and all that scenario. So even before we jump into how do you feel about the whole battle rapping culture? Like to be a part of it first, because you know you're part of it from the back side of it, not just you know.
Battle rap is a huge part of just the culture, period.
Okay.
And I think it's a part of the industry that's been slept on for way too long.
Facts. I agree.
Too long. These creative giants in this industry never cease to amaze me.
Okay.
Never cease to amaze me. And then I think that now it's getting the light that it deserves, especially with the energy coming back, Mr. Cassidy Larceny, you know what I'm saying, the biggest hustler. But him coming back, bringing that energy to it, I mean, it's going to get this light. And again, I think that, you know, it's been slept on for way too long.
So you've been a fan of it?
Yeah, definitely been a fan.
So who was your first favorite, I guess, battle rap?
Like, I'm going to put it to you like this. I'm a huge Jay-Z fan, right?
Okay.
Huge, like, crazy Jay-Z fan.
Okay.
So even from way back in the day. So the whole freeway mixing with Cass thing, that's what pulled me in all the way live.
Okay.
And ever since then, you know, it's just been wow.
I think, I'm trying to think who first pulled me in was, what's my boy? It was the Hitman versus, what's the little fresh nigga that be on 106 in Park? I mean, Wild 'N Out.
Who that? Conceited?
Conceited. It was Conceited versus Hitman. I think that was the first battle that I ever you know, outside of my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Me and John are close friends.
Okay, that's what's
up. We
up.
went to high school. We grew up together.
Okay.
You know, he from Yonkers, but he grew up in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So outside of John the Don and Saya Boy, I used to watch them first with the battle rap shit on 106 in Park. And then I remember when, you know, that's my introduction, like, to really start paying attention to it, you know. But to see you working with, he was industry, like an industry artist, but he didn't, you know, a lot of those battle rap niggas, they don't come from a top tier and come, you know, and do it how Cassidy did it. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So it was a more humble factor for him. It is.
So again, he dib and dab in both worlds, and both sides can't do both.
Right.
You
really
can't do both. So to watch him do it is just amazing. That's why we call him the GOAT, man. You know?
Right. And you're leader of the GOAT gang, so it only makes sense, right?
Now let's let it be clear. His wife is leader of the GOAT gang.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? She the
okay.
Queen Bee. Shout out to Reggae Ratchet.
Okay.
She the Queen Bee. She make all the calls, to be honest.
You make the paper. You help with the paper.
You know, I help keep it all organized and straight in the background.
So how you feel about the music right now? Because I've been DJing for 17 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when I usually talk to managers, it's more so like managers kind of is like they've kind of been around more than the artist, you know what I'm saying? But in this situation, it's kind of like, how did he put his trust into, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on? Because first and foremost, you had to be moving your own unit. You had to be making your own name, making it work before you got to that point.
Man,
you know
when I tell you the art of manifestation is just crazy.
Okay.
Just crazy.
Okay.
I mean, people have spoke my name in rooms that I wasn't in. And that's really how that went down.
Hard.
You know, Cass coming down here and wanting to put together a team down here, and somebody mentioned my name in a room that I wasn't in, and Cass like, let's do it.
And where you originally from?
Jersey.
How long you been in Atlanta?
I've been back in such a crazy story. Yeah, I got time for my story.
Okay.
So my mom was already living here, right, pregnant with me.
Okay.
She was living in East Point.
East Point. Oh, South. Oh, real?
Yeah,
okay.
living in East Point. And went to visit my granddad in Jersey.
Okay.
And her water broke on the turnpike.
Wow.
So technically, You know what I'm saying? I was born in Jersey by accident.
By accident.
I should have been a Grady baby.
You should have been a Grady baby. But you've been back and forth your whole life.
Yeah. So we moved back down here till I was about 6. Moved to Jersey. She remarried. Lived in Jersey till I was like 16. Got in a little bit of trouble.
Okay. You was out here. You was outside.
I was outside. Moved to Georgia. I lived in Savannah for a while. Shout out to the Seaport.
Okay.
You know what I'm
now
saying?
You've been around, so you know. So they say the water is different in New Jersey when it comes to making pizza. Is that true?
The water is different.
The water is different.
The water. Listen.
Is the water different?
We have a state smell, so you already know that everything got to be different.
Okay.
in Jersey.
What else about Jersey? I never been to a bodega.
Never.
I ain't never been to a bodega. I don't know nothing about a bodega.
Wow.
But I heard
that's our corner stores.
But I heard the food is like they cook food.
They do. You get that real deal.
Okay.
Like Italian feel.
Do you miss that a little bit?
I do. We need to go get you a nice hoagie.
Right.
You know
now
what
you stuck with American Deli.
Now I'm stuck with it. I gotta go to Georgia I gotta go to Jersey for a Wawa. I gotta go to Miami for a Wawa.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay. So so with the whole, I guess what was the whole. So, because Cassidy really went back up with the whole him and Hitman, and I just started seeing them going crazy on you. Was you there?
I was there.
Like when they was recording and everything.
I was in the room.
So, how did that even set up? Like, what was it supposed to be?
So you were talking about the face-off itself?
Yeah, like how did that even came about?
So anytime there's a battle, you know, the two artists go head to head as far as a face-off. So it's just like boxing, you know, they come in the room and they stare each other face. You know what I'm saying? Kind of create that energy and that hype right before the big battle. That's pretty much what that is. Except in this setting, you know, they get to talk trash to each other pretty much. You know, I'm gonna do this, and you ain't ready, and let's talk about your career type situation. So that's what it really was. It was, you know, our side and his side, which only was him, to be honest.
It really was. Yeah. I thought it was just for the camera. I thought that was just for the camera.
He was solo. He was solo. And we wasn't that deep, you know, but that's how we roll. You know, our folks was there, and hey, Cass does what he does. That energy, you know, it happens to get up under your skin. All he was doing in the beginning was just rapping some Jay-Z lyrics, you know, and that kind of rubbed Hitman the wrong way.
Yeah.
And Cass did what he was supposed to do, get up under that skin. And
every time something like that happens, does it cause their streams to start going back up crazy though? Because you were part of it from the back side, you know what I mean? Anytime, because he's a major artist, so anytime does that cause like all his old music people start downloading again? I'm talking about crazy though.
Of course, the streams go up, everything goes up. That's why he considers himself the energy, and we agree with that because when he steps into a room or he steps on a platform, everything going up. Everything going up. So
can't knock
that's
it.
the GOAT for you.
Can't knock
that's
it.
The
can't
GOAT
knock
for
it.
You.
Do you meet females that's in your lane a lot that represents art? Will you be like in these scenarios, or does it be more like you do?
I do. I meet a lot of females, more men obviously.
Right.
It's hard in this industry for females. It's so hard. I would just have a
conversation. But y'all keep shit together, so I understand why.
We do. We have our emotions. The reason why, you know, some people don't like to work with some females, but
you
know, we have our okay with the facts. I know. You know, we care a lot. You know, we care, so we want to see things transpire and go down, you know, the right way, be organized, just be on point. And you know, fellas, sometimes they just don't care about all the details. It's like we care about the little things.
Yeah, so. I mean, crossing the I's, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. You know what I'm saying? All. It makes sense. It makes sense. All. What you wanna see like happen different, like with your energy into, you know what I'm saying, in a scenario working with it, because I'm pretty sure he had to, like, I ain't gonna say it was like a room full of managers and you got selected, but what was the scenario like? Like I could bring, like what was it that you could remember in your first conversation? Like I could bring this shit, I can turn this up for you. Like what was it that, like I could turn this up for you that you wasn't doing already, or like.
One thing I can say out of respect for Cass, you know, if somebody puts it in his ear like that's the person, like that's what it is, Cass gonna go all gung ho for it, like. Right. So when he heard like, you know, hey, she the person, he did put that trust in me just to overall just do what I'm supposed to do. And honestly, I came in just to do one particular thing. And
what was that?
It was really just sort of handle like the bookings and
you didn't,
the features.
You didn't come as a
that.
game as an artist? Was you an artist at any time?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't. I came in just to handle this one side and, you know, just getting acclimated with everybody in the circle. You know, my assets was good all the way around. Like, you know, let Boujie handle it. Let Boujie, she got it. So that's how I really got in Gang Family. And
usually females be the connection to a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It's just the energy. It's like a a vibe. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When it comes to,
Right.
especially for me, like females book me all the time through with promoters, or I always got a
Right.
middleman, but it tends to be a female a lot of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I got a lot of good relationships with people in the city, labels and stuff
Okay.
like that. Like I said, my relationship with Authentic Empire,
What-
that helps.
So I'm pretty sure that you ain't just start. When was what was the first thing that you did that you know you had the juice for the industry? Like it could have been like a concert. It could have been. Like, what was the first thing that you did that this is my lane. I can.
I'll
fuck
be
this.
honest. As a little jit, obviously living in Jersey, I idolized two people. Was Tyra Banks. And everybody said I was too short to be a model, so
Okay.
that wasn't gonna happen. And I idolized Angie Martinez.
Angie. Okay, I can. Okay.
I heard and saw myself on
Okay.
the radio so much. And a homie of mine in Savannah named OSG Breeze, he's an artist.
Okay.
He brought me in on a podcast probably about maybe 6 years ago. And we killed it in Savannah. Like, we was like, it was another podcast that was like number one in Savannah. And we was like, go head to head with them. Everybody wanted to be on our show and their show. And we created a major lane for podcasting. And now we see like everybody in our city, like,
Oh
wanting to
man,
do podcasts,
we
wanting to
feel
do
the same way
podcasts.
in Atlanta.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
so
what's
it's-
up. That's what's up. So
We
that's
feel
my
the-
lane, like
yeah.
talking, being a personality and shit like that.
A lot of
So,
people change when them lights come on. Or they like sometimes they
They do.
got down, they freeze. I ain't gonna say they freeze up, but
Yeah.
it's like, damn, I should have said this or
Yeah,
I should have
yeah.
said that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing this shit for we know what since 2015.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I know what you're saying so far as like being a creative. That's where your creative
Creative
side
side
came
come
from.
in.
You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. That
that's
makes
exactly
sense.
where it comes from.
You know, some because me like I didn't feel like I had the juice until I was talking to my shit on the club and I'm
Yeah.
like, I gotta go put this shit on camera. Fuck
yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
So I guess that's good. You see, you had the juice from just being a person. Personality lane is different now, though.
It's crazy.
Podcast game is different now.
It
You know
is.
what I'm
So bringing it together, major personality,
Yeah.
sitting in front of some cameras and talking on
Yeah.
the microphones.
The shit-
It's
the sh-
wild.
When we first started, it was more so like, what can we do? Was you audio? Was you audio? Was it like?
We came out the gate visual.
Y'all came out
we
the gate,
came.
see?
We was like,
Yeah.
we want our stuff to be
you see?
different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Different. We was interviewing local artists, doing bigger artists. So
Yeah.
then we made it where if a major artist came to the city,
And this was
had to
in,
come
this was in
through us.
Savannah.
This is in Savannah.
This
Yeah.
is in Savannah.
Yeah.
Like in Savannah, one of those cities, like it's like a gateway city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To like a lot of artists, like it. It's like it's not like Atlanta, but it's like got a college there. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
It's a bunch of colleges
There's a
there.
bunch of and then you meet people that's from other places, and then like we the connections for Atlanta or for
Yeah.
Miami or for being down there. I know a few people from the Seaport area, a few DJs
Who you
I know.
know?
Suede,
Okay.
D Izzy, Izzy the DJ. My dog
Okay.
Izzy.
Yeah.
Izzy, shout out to Izzy, but Izzy like up in Virginia area doing shit now though. But he from Savannah, I
Okay.
think. Shout out to Izzy the DJ.
So Crazy Stars.
Clay,
Clay James definitely want to come out of Savannah.
Yeah,
Shoot, Big Boy come up out of
yeah,
Savannah.
yeah.
Quando Rondo,
Yeah. Oh,
QRN
man,
come
y'all-
up out of
Yes,
Savannah.
damn, I forgot, but
Listen,
man, we're going to the
we
game.
can go down the list,
Yeah,
you
we
know.
Yeah, should be quiet, you know what I'm
Oh.
saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we ain't gotta do. I was just listening to Quando coming up here.
Yeah.
It's all.
He still got the
love.
energy down there?
He's still the energy, man. He put
Okay,
on for the
man.
city, so
I be
you know they
hearing-
gonna back him right or wrong.
Yeah, true. Facts. Yeah, they scared of him, but
No.
scared to be close near that scenario.
Yeah.
With the
Hey.
when it comes to the battle rap culture though, like one artist that I want to see really jump into, but I think is Meek. Like I'm a Meek Mill
Meek?
fan. I'm the biggest Meek fan with the whole Meek, like, cause I like Meek energy, but I know he came from the battle. He came from before the
He did.
cameras. You know what
He
I'm saying?
did.
Like so I can see Meek doing that maybe 5 years from now. I say 5 years.
You do getting back into battle rap.
Yeah, I can see him doing something.
Who would you want to see him come back in battle?
Maybe Cassidy. You never know. You know what I'm saying? No, but I don't know. I'm I don't know. He not gonna do. I don't know who I would see him. I could just see him dabbling into another. Somebody that.
I think it would be dope.
I'm a Meek
respect
fan,
him.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a Meek fan. But speaking what you said earlier, it's hard to do. There's not a lot of battle rappers that can make a good song neither.
Exactly. People love.
Why you
Cass
think?
on
What
beat.
you think it is though?
I don't know.
Like your own personal thought. Like why you think?
And maybe
that,
it's a beat thing. They just can't, cause they like to. Battle rappers like to just flow. Like it's got.
Okay.
They don't put the beat on them. They don't want to get on the beat. You know what I'm saying? It just comes naturally to them, regardless of
Right.
what the beat is. So
right.
some
I always wonder why though.
maybe it's I don't know. It's difficult, but
I thought I think the reason that they can't, I ain't gonna say they can't make a radio single because some of them do make, they're trying, they do their thing, but I think it's more so like when you listen to a battle rapper, it's more so like it's a dissing with flows. And when you listen to a song, you're not listening to dissing with flows. You listen to a nigga rapping about what I do or what I'm trying to do or the bitches that I want or what we doing,
Yeah.
what we are claiming out. You're not hearing that. So I guess that on the beat is a difference of telling a story without a beat. So I guess I don't know. They need a Detroit producer. Man, never. I was about to say some shit just now. Man. But they right. That drill sound is probably what it is, JB. You probably right because it's more so like them. It's not off beat, but it's on beat. You know what I'm saying? But it's more for the storytellers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before you leave, though, you may influence a female. You may influence a young guy, anybody that want to manage. You know, looking at your scenario that been watching the Boujie Boss move. What can you tell that young person, or that? What can you? What are those encouraging words that you can tell somebody? You know that's watching you being a role model right now.
Man, I say the biggest thing is to not get trapped in to your mind, right, and what other people think and what other people gotta say, because that'll do more damage. You got the power in you.
True.
You got the power in you.
True.
You got the talent. The talent ain't going nowhere.
True.
Because it's God given.
True.
Right. It's
True.
just a matter of how you choose to manifest it and get out there and do it. So, it's not gonna be easy. I tell you that. I deal with that every day, being a female in this male-dominated industry. But stay out your mind with it. Stay out your mind and just do it.
I like
just
that.
Do it.
I like that. And you saying just do it. How do you feel about the whole scenario? I got to talk about one current event before you go. The whole Sha'Carri scenario, the track shit. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Nike representing her.
Yeah.
Perfect segue. What you think? But
I was just talking about this though.
How you feel about that? Because my own scenario is like, you don't. Everybody mourns different.
Yeah.
And the girl lost her fucking mother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Amongst the training and the conditioning. Right. And whatever if she smoked weed, it was medicinal. It wasn't recreational. It was really medicinal. You know what I'm saying? But what's your intake on that whole scenario?
Let's first give her flowers.
True.
For what she's doing. Period. Let's not make it about anybody else. Let's give it to her. Yeah. For setting the goals for herself and crossing the limitations and the boundaries and things like that. So definitely shout out to her. What I think about it, come on. They don't like us, man.
She wasn't.
They don't like us.
My thing is we gotta walk a real tight rope when they know we winning some shit.
Right.
If she wasn't wearing nails and hair, and if her skin was, maybe she wouldn't even be in the news right now.
Absolutely.
But the fact that she crushing, that's that's where you was going with it?
Yeah, okay. That's exactly what it is. I mean, they don't like us, but I mean, the rules are the rules. I got to say that.
Yeah.
And I know she knows the rules, but it's like other people have done it to make her not be able to run. That's a whole nother ball game right there.
And I think they came back and said she can't do the 100 meter, but she'll be able to do the relay.
That's some bullshit.
It's a 30-day ban.
Right.
It's fall after July 20. It'll be so.
So will the 100 fall before the 27th?
No.
It comes.
It fall before the 27th.
So that's the catch.
Man, I look at it as.
She got the relays though. She still got.
But you know some wild shit. I take it as more people gonna know about her. She gonna get more endorsements.
She definitely.
She gonna have a hair. She gonna have an eye. She gonna have an eye. She gonna have.
And I think that's the door she need to really open. Oh, let's these strange companies
from
come
her
to her
from her lashes to her hair to her nails. That's 3 endorsements right there.
Absolutely.
That's how I see it. From Nike, already said they're gonna stand behind her.
Yeah,
that's big enough.
And let's get on Nike. It's smart move, Nike.
Yo, Nike said they're gonna stand, but
smart move, Nike.
Yo, and it's kind of like her endorsements stand behind her.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's a real smart move. Nike. That was a war Nike didn't want to get in.
Facts.
They know where their money come from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know who in them lines every
Facts.
Saturday morning.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not a battle.
Shout out to Nike for that one. Shout out to Nike for that.
Definitely shout out to Nike for that.
Yeah, they do.
They're already switching. Like now, the players gonna get paid for they.
Yeah. It's
that's a
likenessness or whatever. Yeah.
What you feel about that?
I feel about they need to give Reggie Bush his Heisman if they're gonna do that. That's how I feel. I'm a real sports person, so they need if they're gonna do all that, give Reggie Bush his Heisman. You know what I'm saying? And that's just.
You want that back pay?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
The NFL is investing in marijuana for pain relief for football players.
Yeah.
So now, if they was to oppose it, now they like gonna relax on it. So
Yeah.
NCAA should definitely relax on it.
Yeah.
Definitely got to.
You know, we're gonna keep supporting. You know, anybody that's accolade breaking, record breaking. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the scenario, and so we're gonna keep supporting our managers that's representing the artists that's working, that's on the road. Still in the middle of a pandemic, still in the COVID, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we see you back at Live Hip Hop Daily, man. When, you know what I'm saying? When you in the city, not on the road, man.
Yeah, You'll send me back. We gotta get Cass on here.
Yeah, let's
bring him through.
Okay, y'all heard on camera, right? We're gonna cut the interview at that, man. Cook Up Atlanta, live hip hop dealers, DJ Larry Love, Boujie Boss, and we out of here, man.
It's love. Thank y'all.